That's your boy. What's going on, everybody? It is now the weekend, and it's time to go get it. You hear me? It is your man, dark skinned and not offended, clean shaven, no misbehaving, Darth Vader's only son, and Count Chocula's. He is I, and I is him. It's your main man, accounting time. What's up, everybody? It's a Saturday morning. I know y'all eating cereal and watching cartoons, but your boy is out here like last year. Oh boy. Now the trap. I should have went through the back. Damn. But it's the weekend grind, of course. It starts today. Oh shit. Hold on. Let me see if my volume. Yeah, the volume is straight. Let me get over here. Try not to scratch my fender on this goddamn pavement. Hold on. We about to get up out of here. Good. Ain't nobody behind me. Like, it's people up this morning. Why? Why are you awake? But of course, I ain't the only one that's grinding. I see. So it's off to the job. It's time to go make the donuts and push out product. Get them out in the streets like I'm the biggest drug dealer in America. No, I'm just playing. But what's going on? Good morning. Good morning. I know some of y'all up. Your kids are watching cartoons or YouTube. Getting on your nerves. You probably up on YouTube. So this is how your boy get down. I get ready. I'm ready to grind. I'm ready to get this money. First things first, this episode is brought to you by the 2008 Audi A3 Studios. That's what I'm riding in to go to work. And we about to go get it. So how's y'all week going? What's up? How you doing? Thank you for checking in. I appreciate the likes. Yes, your man is here in the atmosphere. I'm out here about to go grind and go get it. Now, who I am and what I talk about is budgeting and getting yourself out of debt. That's me. So I have 3 jobs, all 3 pay every week, and I'm knocking out all my debts so I can live my life debt free. I mean, the only 2 debts I actually will have is the 2 credit cards that I have that I paid on. Now, I only paid one to 0 balance. The other one was maxed out, so I paid it down till I could get $100 of available credit. But they don't take debit cards, it goes through the bank. So now my money to go to that card probably will take 3 or 4 days, and I need that shit to go in and be posted today. That was the whole point of paying it, you know? So, I mean, it is what it is. It happens. So, that's my thing. That's who I am. I got a whole spreadsheet. Sometime over the weekend, we got to go over the spreadsheet. I don't know when. I don't know if it's uh between jobs or when I get home. Probably when I get home Sunday night, we'll go ahead and go over the spreadsheet because I got the new figures. So So I done paid what $800 on my credit cards. I have one card that's 500, and I got one card that's 1,000. So I fully paid the one credit card, and then I partially paid on the other one because we're in step 3. So I have steps in my budgeting practice. So step 1 is getting the money set up. How do you want it? If you got 3 jobs and all 3 pay every week, it's a lot quicker to pay the debts off because you're getting paid every week. And as long as you don't miss no days, you can almost look on the calendar and say, when do I get out of debt completely? You can almost look into the calendar. And then on top of it, the household, you can see the money go within the household and stay. You can buy groceries and you can have more of them. Your groceries last longer. You overpay your bills and have a credit on your bills. Like I only got a credit on my cell phone and the light bill. But I'm pretty sure once this next month's light bill come, the credit will overexert that light bill, and then my light bill will be down. I'll have a credit like probably $10, $15, or my light bill will be like $4 or $5 afterwards. Because my light bill is not high. Even in the summer, it's not high. Because everybody works in the house. So it's me, my wife, and my brother. Cool. Everybody work. We do group economics. We split the rent 3 ways. Now the rent ain't expensive. The rent don't kill you. Oh, yeah. And budgeting is a discipline game. You are correct. Thank you for checking in and thank you for the likes, guys. I really appreciate it. So that's my mission. That's what I do. That's what I talk about. I work every day of the week. There is no day off. Now, maybe from one job on Thursday, I work my day job and then I don't have to work none of my part-time gigs. So I have one evening off the whole week. That's it. And so my household, we practice group economics. Therefore, everything is not expensive for none of us. The only thing that I pay that everybody don't pay is the light bill. And that's because it's in your boy's name, of course. And I want to keep that light bill credit going because I want to ride the credits on my cell phone and my light bill till the end of the year. So once I pay the November bill, I don't pay December for either one. And then it rolls over. I don't have to pay a bill till January, which is dope. Because most people think if you overpay on your bills, you won't, you just throwing money away. The money don't get applied, but just to the month that you in. No, that money will carry over to the next month. A lot of people don't know that. Well, then a lot of people really haven't done it either, you know. So I try to keep myself forward in the head because it's easier that way to maintain a budget where I got 2 jobs that pays me in cash tips every day. Mhm. I work at Hungry Howie's and I work at Domino's, and then I got a corporate job in the daytime. So that's my grind. And that's why I say I make more money on the weekend. By the time I get to the week started, I don't even want to spend no money because one, I'm already tired. So I get my sleep. I don't mess around with the sleep. Let me tell you, when I get home tonight, which is 10 p.m., that's when I get home tonight. When I get home, I'm jumping in the shower and I jump my ass in the bed. Because then, like today, I got to be at work at 9:30. Well, I'm almost there. I'm 2 miles away, something like that. Well, I'm 2 miles away from my exit. And uh once I get to work, I get there at 9:30. I don't get off until 4:30. Now when I get off at 4:30, I have to be at the other job at 5, and then I get off at 10. So I don't work the whole day. So between those two jobs, I've been made $130. I'd have got that in tips and mileage. But the thing is, when you work like this and you get cash in hand, where the customers give you cash tips, all that's yours. You don't do nothing else. That goes in your pocket. You keep that. You keep it pushing. You don't worry about nothing else. So I keep cash on hand. Then it's not like that urge that I need to make more money. No, I already got it. I got the money. It's there. And then you go to Hungry Howie's, which everything is in cash. Your car allowance and your tips, because you don't get mileage. You get paid per order. So if I did 8 deliveries, it's 8 deliveries times 250, and then all your cash tips you keep. So you always keep money on hand all weekend. And then you really don't realize it until once you get paid the next following week. And then my paydays are Wednesday and Thursdays. And I look up and I be like, damn, how I get this much money? Oh, duh. You done got all your tips and mileage and cash in hand. You don't even worry about, I gotta have money for lunch. I gotta have money for gas and everything else. You already got that. you know, I put money up most of the time, because I don't have no bad spending habits. I don't have no vices. That's a lie. I do got one vice, and it's bad. Them goddamn arcades. No, I got one daughter. My daughter is 28. I don't have no little ones. Uh, I'm a grandpa. I ain't got no little kids, and I don't even send my daughter money because she works how I do. you know, so you might as well say she got 3 streams of income. She works for the state. She got another job, and she gets child support. I mean, it is what it is. Oh, I don't send her no money. Like, she's almost 30. I shouldn't be paying shit for you in your 30s. Fuck no. You a grown ass woman. I love you and everything else, and I'll help when there's something dire that needs to be done. But otherwise than that, no. I have no little ones. Don't plan on having any little ones at this day and age. Hell no. Nope. When I woke up this Saturday morning, what was my house like? Quiet. Wife was already gone to work. My little brother had to work this Saturday, and then my ass is at work. I woke up, I heard nothing. There's nobody shaking me, talking about can you make me some cereal or can you play with me? Them days was over with in the early 2000s. That's gone. So, no, no kids. Even if I had kids, I still had the discipline to save like I did when my daughter was little. But that's a long time ago. That's ancient history. You know, my daughter turns 28 this year, and my baby brother about to be 40, which is crazy. And my wife is 38. My baby brother is older than my wife, which is crazy. But, it is what it is. That's life. Those are, no, they didn't fix it, but it looks like they are trying to. Yeah. So that's cool. So I am here. I am at work. I made it in one piece. Thank you guys for checking in with your friend. Fucking Pontiac Sunfire. And then Pontiac is coming back next year. Holy shit. That's gonna be a sight to see. Old ass Pontiac. Let's crack my windows. Cause I know this car is gonna get hot because I got a all moon roof. And this bitch gonna be like a goddamn Barbie easy bake oven. Otherwise than that, I made it to work. I'll see y'all later. Let's see. Let's see who all checked in. Thank you for checking in, Florin. Winnette D, thank you for checking in. David, thank you for checking in. Zoom, thank you for checking in. I appreciate you guys checking in. That was dope. I know this went kind of fast, but I always do ride alongs going to work. Thanks. I appreciate that. I'll do a ride along when I leave this job and I go to the next job and I change shirts and all that other shit. Trust me, your boy is out here hustling. It's been in me for decades, and that'll never change. Y'all have a great day. Be safe out there. Be aware of your surroundings and do what I do. Get your money and bounce. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.